I told my parents they could be a part of my kids' lives if they gave me my inheritance. My parents cut me off financially when I was 22 because I married someone they didn't approve of. Not because Danny was a bad guy or anything. He just wasn't the lawyer or doctor they had picked out for me. They told me I was making a huge mistake, and if I went through with the wedding, I shouldn't expect any help from them. No college money, no down payment for a house, nothing. I was hurt, but Danny and I made it work. We both got jobs, rented a tiny apartment, and built our life from scratch. It wasn't easy, but we were happy. Fast forward 15 years. Danny and I now have 3 kids. Emma, who's 12, Luke, who's 10, and baby Olivia, who just turned 2. We own a small house, both have decent careers, and we're doing fine. My parents, meanwhile, had been trying to reconnect for the past few years, sending birthday cards to the kids, asking for photos, wanting to visit. But here's the thing, when I was growing up, my grandmother always talked about leaving me her house when she passed away. It was this beautiful old Victorian worth probably $300,000. When grandma died 5 years ago, my parents inherited everything since she never updated her will. They sold her house immediately and kept all the money. I asked them about it once, and my mom just said, well, you made your choice when you got married. Grandma's inheritance stays in the family. Apparently, I wasn't family anymore. So when they started pushing to have a relationship with my kids, I was pretty bitter about the whole thing. They wanted to be grandparents after ignoring us for over a decade. Last month, my dad called and said they wanted to take the kids to Disney World for Emma's birthday. Just them and the kids for a whole week. I laughed and said, Dad, you haven't seen these kids more than 5 times in their entire lives. You don't even know what Emma likes to eat for breakfast. He got defensive, started talking about how they were getting older and wanted to make memories with their grandchildren. We've learned from our mistakes, Mom chimed in from the background. We want to be part of their lives now. That's when I snapped. You want to be part of their lives? Fine. Give me the inheritance you stole from Grandma and we can talk about it. Dead silence on the phone. That money was never meant for you, Dad finally said. Really? Because Grandma told me about 20 times that the house would be mine someday. She wanted me to raise my family there. Things change when you make poor decisions. Poor decisions like marrying someone you didn't handpick. Poor decisions like building a happy marriage and raising 3 amazing kids without your help. Mom got back on the phone. This isn't about money. This is about family. You're right. It is about family. And family doesn't abandon each other over who they choose to marry. Family doesn't steal inheritances and then pretend it never happened. I could hear them whispering to each other. If you want access to my children, here's the deal. Transfer $300,000 into my account. That's what Grandma's house was worth, and that's what you owe me. We're not paying you to see our own grandchildren, Dad said. Then I guess you're not seeing them. They hung up on me. Danny thought I was being too harsh, but I was done letting them control the situation. They wanted the benefits of being grandparents without acknowledging the damage they'd caused. 3 weeks later, my mom called back. We've been talking, and we think we can work something out. The full amount or no deal. Long pause. We can do $200,000, $300,000, or you can keep sending birthday cards that my kids throw in the trash. Another pause. Fine, but we want guaranteed visitation. Every other weekend and 2 weeks in the summer. We'll start with supervised visits and see how it goes. The money hit my account yesterday. Danny and I are looking at houses in Grandma's old neighborhood. My parents are coming over Saturday to meet their grandchildren properly for the first time. Funny how money suddenly made them realize what family actually means.